Hey, hi, Leos, welcome back. All right, so Leos, let's go ahead and jump on in to kind of a different storytelling style. I like to mix it up, and I was in the mood for horses, wild horses at that. So let's go ahead and say what is kind of like the thing that comes thundering in, the point blank message, the wild message, whatever this may be. Um, these have been pretty like not very soft messages so far. They've been pretty exciting for the other zodiacs that I've done so far today. So let's see what Leo gets. Spirit of youth, bathing in flowers. Well, that's a nice start. Considering that we've got a character, a Leo, who is feeling their oats. They're feeling youthful. They look youthful. They might be really just in the mood to frolic. This could be somebody very gleeful, lots of laughter, lots of joy in their lives right now. And that youthful energy, it doesn't matter what age somebody is, someone's youthful spirit is bringing in, I mean, the fact that it says bathing in flowers, somebody might smell really good. But more importantly, it's like there's this childlike, delighted energy that might be making this Leo particularly attractive to others right now. That energy of brightness and power and beauty is just all around this character. So of course I want to know why. I want to know why this character is feeling so warm and so sunny. And we have a Four of Wands. Look, nobody's life is perfect, but right now, this Leo's life pretty darn balanced. It's about what they wanted their life to be. Four of Wands. They have the things that they wanted, the things that they needed, the things that make their life solid. Now that's different for every person. It doesn't mean, oh, everything in Leo's life is perfect. They have tons of money. They have, everything at their fingertips. No, this person could have a really tough life, have a lot of struggles, but you know what? They're really satisfied right now. They're grateful, they're feeling thankful, they're feeling energetic, they're feeling like the life that they've chosen for themselves, the life that they've been developing, it's what they wanted. So this is not a Leo who's like saying, oh my gosh, nothing goes my way, this is all going against my will. No, this is a Leo who says, hey, it may not be everybody's life, but it's my life. I picked it and I love it. I'm pleased with what I'm doing. I feel balanced. I make all my own choices. I feel like this is very independent energy. But we also have a Queen of Pentacles. Right now, I think it's a Leo's career path is going really, really, really well. Now, they could also be dealing with someone, possibly a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they've got an amazing boss. By the way, if this is about romance at all, this could be same-sex couples that we're talking about right now, just because we have exclusive feminines so far that have shown up. So that's just a side note. I don't read for genders, but once in a while I'll just put in, because I try to go with what we see on the cards, to help us drive the story and figure out what character is which, just for the purpose of keeping the storyline, like understandable, even though it could be any gender. We've got Page of Swords upright. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Leo, someone is out here feeling like they don't measure up. They're watching Leo's life with this Page of Swords, and they are comparing, and they are saying, I don't got any of that. I don't have Leo's pizzazz. I don't have that happiness. I don't have that going on right now. Damn. And they're feeling, this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but there's somebody who's feeling pretty deflated. We can even see it here. This is, it's somebody who's feeling almost like immature, like, why am I not a successful business person the way Leo is? And that may not even be true. That's just their perspective. They're feeling like, wow, I feel so immature. My life isn't going perfect the way Leo's is. Nobody said Leo's life is perfect. What we said is Leo is content with the life that they've chosen. That doesn't mean it's easy. I think it's funny, and I think it's a really important distinction to make. When a character is happy and they're choosing the things that they really want in life, no matter how intense and difficult those things may be, that character is going to exude joy. They're going to appear younger. They're going to appear like they love their lives because they do. But it does not mean that their life is easy. Yet someone is peering into their life saying, wow, look at you. You got everything. You got it all, and I got nothing. If they're comparing their life to Leos, it's a huge mistake. Maybe they want to be inspired instead by Leo's contentment in their own life, but to compare one's life and say, I don't have all the money that you've got. How do you know how much money somebody's got in the bank? Someone's happiness has nothing to do with how much money they have. But I do feel like we have someone who's looking at the Leo and they're saying, I don't have what you got. Let's talk about them for just a minute. The Star. Okay, well, now it makes more sense. It's because this Leo is their wish fulfillment. That makes a lot more sense why they're measuring and weighing themselves against Leo, because they're saying, Leo seems so far out of my reach. They're a star. They're somebody that I want, but I don't see how I can get with them, even though they're what I would wish for. But that makes me ever more cognizant of how not close to Leo I am, how far away my life's organization feels. Again, I would just argue, looking at somebody's life from afar does not give you a real picture. You'd have to walk in somebody's shoes to understand, oh gosh, but they want to be Leo's emperor. Then darling, step up and be Leo's emperor. That's a state of mind. That's not about a bank account. Oh, come on. I'm rooting for this person, but they got to get out of their own way. Queen of Wands sideways. They keep feeling like, I envision me being an emperor, but Leo has to not be shining so bright before I can be an emperor. Then baby, you're not an emperor. If you need somebody to shine less brightly to basically turn you down by half, or well, I guess that would technically be if Leo could tune down their light by a quarter, then I would feel more like an emperor. That's not what we do. No. Sorry, no, hold on. Instead of me, let me zip it. Gosh, I have got to keep my mouth shut. I am way too opinionated. These are fictional stories, and lots of times I get schooled in them, and that's a good thing. But the universe, explain this part so that maybe I can just zip it. The universe says, there's nothing to be explained right now. If someone is waiting for their ships to come in so that they can feel like an emperor, it may not be that they want the Leo to somehow dim their light a little bit so then they can feel better, but rather they might be hoping that somehow the Leo doesn't get snatched up by somebody else during this time frame where their life is not put together yet. Maybe they need 3 more months. This is like they're waiting for their ships to come in, and in the meantime it feels hold on, universe, why do we see the Queen of Wands sideways? Why do we see the Queen of Wands sideways? The Tower, the Knight of Cups. Oh, they're sure that someone else is going to come in, scoop up this Leo, and it's going to be all she wrote. Leo's, they feel, it's not that they want Leo to turn down their light after all. It's that they're hoping to buy themselves a little bit of time so they can be an emperor and come toward the Leo. So it's like this desire where it's like, God, if only either Leo would stay single long enough for me to get there, but I'm so scared that they're not going to. Now, it could also be if they are concerned and they think that the Leo is with somebody, they might secretly be saying, I hope that situation blows up right at the right time so then I can get a shot with the Leo. I mean, there is a thing about timing here. There is a situation where they feel like Leo's my wish fulfillment, but I can't come toward the Leo just yet. Do I have a shot with the Leo? The Queen of Wands is sideways because it's more of a question mark about when I can come toward Leo, will there be an opportunity? Some things are going to have to change before that can happen, but will I get a chance? Why are they not doing it now? Why are they not just coming forward now? They see this Leo. They know that this Leo's life is actually, let's go with this deck. They see that Leo's life is one of, a 4 of Wands. They're like, I feel like this Leo is kind of ripe for the picking right now. If they were going to have a relationship, it would be a serious one that could go the distance. This Leo could be very kissable and marryable right now. Whether they're masculine or feminine is irrelevant right now. It appears that we're dealing with a feminine Leo. But why are they not feeling like they can come forward now? We have the woman of discs in the reverse, so a queen of pentacles in the reverse. They may owe money to somebody. Where the Leo seems to have like their life, every aspect of their life that's shining is the exact same aspects that this character, who this emperor, is having difficulties in. So they may be dealing with a really difficult person who's holding on to money, demanding money out of them. Ace of Wands. There is a strong desire here. I feel like they stare at the Leo all the time, but I'm wondering, does this, whomever this woman of discs in the reverse, somebody jealous, somebody greedy, somebody who doesn't want to let the emperor go or wants the emperor to keep giving to them, could they also be watching this Leo? Tell me more about this. My question was, why is the emperor not coming forward now? Or why do they feel like they must wait those, whatever it is, 3 months? And the answers that we're getting here, we got a 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, especially when we couple it with this, to me, this is like, we've got all this blue, beautiful blue pottery, but the 5 of Cups is missed opportunity combined with sorrow, combined with disappointment. And I feel like if they can't come forward right now, this looks like they owe somebody money. This feels like either they're being watched by someone who's still very passionate to keep tabs on them, and they know that it, whomever this person is already realizes that they're brokenhearted over the Leo. And I don't know if they're intentionally holding on tighter, like wanting to make this person, this emperor, more or less like suffer, like, I'm going to make sure that I get every penny out of you before I let you pursue anything, because I don't want you to get to that Leo in time to be with them. That's a very ugly message, but it's a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is not nice. None of our characters in the reverse are nice. Yeah, this seems to be very much about money, international money. And again, the Emperor. It's like the Emperor has to buy themselves out of a situation. Maybe they had a business. It could be an international business. We see money of, in different currencies, and we also see it against the backdrop of, in this case, I would say like Hong Kong maybe is what we're seeing. I wonder if the Emperor has been in business with a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is making them pay down to every penny before they're going to release this Emperor. And the Emperor is doing it. I mean, they're in the upright. They're handling business. They are working their buns off to get themselves out of being beholden to whomever this is. But what's ironic about it is that I don't think that they can make a move toward their Leo, because they are being heavily watched by whomever it is who wants them to be unhappy and have to pay through the nose down to every penny before they're going to release them. So I don't see that they can move toward the Leo. So that also explains why they're standing here feeling so defeated, because they see, they don't have enough money of their own. They don't really have maybe their self-worth, because it's hard to have all your self-worth. When we began by saying the Leo has been in charge of their own life, every choice they've made, they made. This Emperor, as much as they keep showing up as an Emperor in the upright, they have not been able to make their own choices in a while. They have been trapped, beholden to someone else's puppety game. And that's not been pleasant. They haven't had their own choices to make. I can understand why that would be really difficult. Okay, so at this point then, what is the purpose of this whole story? Because obviously we have somebody wanting the Leo from a distance. We have somebody, watching the Leo from a distance. But what's going to happen with this? We have an Ace of Wands and we have a 5 of Cups. It seems like by the time they get here and they're ready to cross the bridge, they're basically assuming it's too late. But are they going to do it anyway? With the Ace of Wands, it kind of says yes, but they're expecting no good outcome. That's a very pessimistic way. Three of Wands. Again, it's like they keep moving the goalpost. Maybe every 3 months they discover it's going to be another 3 months. I feel like after the first delay here, they may send out a message to the Leo and say, I was intending to come towards you when I had everything worked out. Now it turns out I can't cross the bridge to you still, but I need to send the message and now tell you I'm still stuck on the other side of this lake, on this other side of this bridge, Leo. I think that they're going to communicate this. Dude, you better hurry it up. I don't think you should be waiting at all. I think you should just send that message. Dude, do that. Whomever this emperor is, communicate sooner rather than later. That's what I would suggest. If they have good intentions toward the Leo, even though they're feeling pretty defeated, how does the Leo feel about them? Because if someone doesn't tell the other person how they feel, then they've cheated the Leo out of the opportunity to say, no biggie. What do you mean? Babe, it's not a problem. Sure, I'll see you as soon as you're out of that. Or why can't we be talking even now before you're done paying off your debt? What's the big deal? This may be a big old tempest in a teacup. Remember, our Leo's in pretty snazzy energy right now, pretty happy, pretty, excitable energy. We've got a 7 of Cups here. Yeah, I don't think that they have any idea. I don't think this Leo knows what's going on with them. This Leo is possibly very busy in their own life. They don't know what to think about this emperor. Maybe they haven't heard from this emperor in quite a while. 4 of Pentacles. All they know is the emperor doesn't talk to me. I don't know why they hold back. I just know that they hold back. So how has Leo's life been? I mean, we see them really happy, but does Leo have romance? Do they have anybody else in their life right now? Because we haven't touched on that. Hierophant in the reverse, Queen of Cups upright. No, I think that this Leo is rocking it. If they're a single parent, they're loving on their little baby. They're not married. They don't have a connection with anyone super special other than themselves right now. And if they have a child, or they're giving love to the people that are important to them, but I feel like it's more like that giving, nurturing, platonic love, not a romance. It's moving into a marriage. But I don't think they're going to be that way for very long, because we start out with that 4 of Wands for our Leo character. What is going to happen between Leo and this person who has, as of yet, still not come toward them? What is going to happen? Because I feel like this is tedious, and I feel like something needs to just get going already. 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups. 7 of Wands is how we overcome struggles. If they're going to hop on their sea dragon or their seahorse and come forward and actually offer love to this Leo, I really think that they're going to need to do this sooner rather than later. They keep thinking, I'll wait until things are worked out. I'll wait till things are worked out. If they wait, we got a 5 of Pentacles. If they wait, it's going to be too late. There's something here about this winter time is already really lonely. Hold on. So are they reaching out in this winter time? Are they looking at, God, that for the foreseeable future is going to be this dismal thing? 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is loneliness. Page of Pentacles. It's really hard to say confidently that they're going to be reaching out. We see the emotional status of, I'm miserable. I'm feeling a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. I want to overcome the struggle, and I want to make an offer. I want to come forward and offer something. But it's like they're going to tell Leo, if they do come forward, a Knight does, and a Page of Pentacles does. This would say that they are coming forward, but they're coming forward to say how bad everything is, how sad they are, that they're not offering something currently to the Leo. And what is the outcome of that for this Leo? How do they respond? What happens with that? The Star and the Page of Cups. Well, I gotta say, I mean, I think even if this is at a distance, I think that hearing from this person is something Leo really wants. I actually think Leo's going to be okay with getting something started with this person, working on healing something, working on communicating, starting something yes, it does feel like they're still at a distance, and it certainly feels like this person is tangled up. But if they actually are going to reach out, tell the Leo how they feel, this appears that the Leo would want this with this person. So here's hoping they get busy with it. That's all I can say. Here's hoping that they really get going on this. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy the channel, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will see you Leos again in the next one in the next day or so. All right, bye guys. Take care.